It's time now for the Muletrain News program on this Tuesday, April the 2nd, 2019, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Memorial service for Kathy Lynn Wilson, 66, of Muleshoe, is set for 10:30 Saturday morning, April the 6th, at the Muleshoe Church of Christ, with Mike McDonald of Lubbock officiating and Curtis Shelburne of Muleshoe also assisting. Kathy died on Sunday. She was born December the 10th, 1952 in Muleshoe to Bay and Gladys Pryor Wilson. Kathy has been a resident of the Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe for the past 14 years. She was the youngest of 10 children. She is preceded in death by her parents, Bay and Gladys, two brothers, Neil Wilson and Gordon Wilson, two sisters, Nelda Jo Teeter and Marietta Thomas, a sister-in-law, Kay Lynn Wilson, and two brothers-in-law, Robert Teeter and James Brown. Kathy is survived by three brothers, Stanley Wilson and his wife, Patricia of Muleshoe, Roger Wilson of Hettinger, North Dakota, Mickey Wilson and his wife, Jan of Amarillo, two sisters, Jan Furr of Canadian and Diane Brown of Muleshoe, one sister-in-law, Marilyn Nichols of Muleshoe, and a brother-in-law, Pete Thomas of Lubbock. The family suggests memorials be sent to the New Mexico Children's Home, 1356 New Mexico 236, Portales, New Mexico 88130, and of course online condolences can be made on ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. And repeating, memorial service for Kathy Wilson, 66 of Muleshoe, is 10:30 Saturday morning, April the 6th, at the Muleshoe Church of Christ, with Mike McDonald and Curtis Shelburne officiating. Please keep the Wilson family on your prayer list today.
The celebration of life for Darrell Oliver, 77, of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, will be held this Saturday afternoon, April the 6th, at 3 o'clock at his home in Lubbock at 4401 14th Street. Please remember all of the family of Darrell Oliver in your prayers. Be sure and see the Muleshoe Art Association 2019 Spring Art Show and Sale, now going on at the AIM Bank here in Muleshoe at the Crossroads. It will be this afternoon through Friday afternoon, 9 until 3, all days. The Bailey County Electric Cooperative employees Brandon Hill and Weldon Smith have been recognized by the Texas Electric Cooperatives for their heroic efforts in saving the life of a Muleshoe citizen in a medical emergency while delivering Muleshoe Meals on Wheels to area residents. One of their regular recipients did not answer the door. They discovered that the man was lying on the floor in his home and was trying to yell for help. They were able to make entry into the residence and called 911. While waiting, they assisted in rendering first aid and keeping the man very calm. The man was transported to the hospital for further treatment. Their valiant efforts, being quick to act and help the man in getting the medical attention he needed to survive. The Bailey County Electric employees were given the Good Samaritan Award at the 2019 Texas Electric Cooperative Loss Control Conference held last month. You can see both Weldon Smith and Brandon Hill pictured on our Facebook page. And now K&K Pharmacy brings you the weather forecast.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, it's really beginning to feel like spring out there in the Muleshoe area. Another really nice day on tap today on Tuesday. Mostly sunny, high near 77 degrees for Muleshoe. South-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour this afternoon, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming clear tonight, low around 42, south-southwest winds around 15 miles per hour tonight. Then on Wednesday, another nice warm day, but it's going to get windy tomorrow afternoon. Sunny, high near 76 degrees, windy conditions with a west-southwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 30 miles per hour Wednesday afternoon. There is a fire weather watch already in effect for Wednesday afternoon from 1 until 8 p.m., so be very careful out there as it will be windy, and we've had pretty dry conditions recently. On Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 40, breezy again. Wednesday night with the west wind 20 to 25 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds and gusts Wednesday night as high as 35 miles per hour. Sunny on Thursday, high near 75 degrees. Calm winds northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming southwest-southwest Thursday afternoon. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 43. Southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny, high near 79 degrees. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 46. Mostly sunny on Saturday to begin the weekend. High again around 78 degrees. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 46. So really looking like spring here in the Muleshoe area all week long. Really nice conditions except for windy conditions beginning Wednesday afternoon through Wednesday night. The weather forecast is brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy.
We'll be back with more Muletrain news.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location. Monitor and control dependent cardholder usage. Receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. Since I am now 9 years old and wiser, I can tell you so much more experience about Liao's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. I recommend you try the Irma Special. It is named for the queen of the Mexican food, Irma Liao, who started Liao's with her husband Jesse in 1957. That's right, Liao's has been in business over 60 years now. That is Liao's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
Tattered Tumbleweed at 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas has available now wedding shower selections for Randy Hodge and Lance Mills, set for April the 6th. Just in a great new selection of cute women's t-shirts and matching kimonos, along with a huge new selection of fashionable jewelry. See all of the cactus and succulent home decor pieces, wall art, cups, and cute cactus tote bags in now at Tattered Tumbleweed. brand new mule shoe shirts you'll have to have, and ladies' fashion sunglasses. Come meet Tattered's new helpful employee, Kelsey Stansel, who along with Gina can give you that small-town personal touch at Tattered Tumbleweed. New line of Texas cutlery knives has just arrived at 1405 West American Boulevard. Men's shirts in long and short sleeve, and an expansive new selection of baseball caps by Twister, Cinch, Huey, Kimes Ranch, and Sniper Pig. Car candles to hang in your car in great Texas shapes and scents like Leather Cowboy, Love Spell, Saddle Shop, Cinnamon, Cattle Drive, Deer Dolly, Tequila Sunrise, The Gulf, and much more. New at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Fridays, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. An important notice from the city of Muleshoe is the police department will begin testing its emergency sirens monthly beginning Wednesday, April the 10th at 12 noon. This testing will continue on the second Wednesday of each month. These tests are to ensure all systems and procedures are in place for peak storm season and are in working order. The testing will be canceled if an actual severe weather is in the area or is forecasted during one of the testing days. So again, they'll test the emergency sirens here in the city of Muleshoe beginning Wednesday, April the 10th at 12 noon, and they will have a test on the second Wednesday of each month during bad weather season. So be aware of that.
Alice Lyles will be on the Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith this afternoon through Thursday, talking about her book, The Bright Lights of Muleshoe. So you'll want to be here and listening to that program. Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture 2019 banquet will be held Saturday, May the 4th. Dinner will start at 6 o'clock at the Muleshoe High School Commons area, and then the program will be at 7:30 in the Muleshoe High School auditorium. Get your tickets now by contacting the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce at 272-4248. They will feature entertainment by Jake Hooker and the Outlaws. The fourth grade at Mary DeShazo Elementary School will attend the Ag Fair at the Bailey County Coliseum here in Muleshoe on Friday from 8:30 until 2. Also, the robotics team from the Mary DeShazo Elementary School will be going to Lubbock, and good luck to this team on Saturday. There will be no school in Muleshoe on Good Friday, which is April the 19th. 101 youth of the area attended a retreat and lock-in at the Methodist Church here in Muleshoe on Friday and Saturday. Be sure and listen to the wonderful program from the Muleshoe High School and Junior High School choirs. It is really spectacular.
Also, another video that we shot last week on Friday that you'll want to make sure and see. It's on the front page of our website, as well on the cable system in the rotation, and at our TV at the Senior Center and at the West Sunroom at Parkview Nursing Care Center. We did a fraud prevention program aimed towards senior citizens that Gary McCone, our Muleshoe Police Chief, gave at the Senior Center on Friday, and that's a good talk with a lot of good pointers from Gary McCone. You can see that video now.
In our bargain basement, we have for sale a double recliner sofa, brown leather, wall hugger, $225, 84 inches long and 45 inches deep. It's in good condition. Call 806-566-9652. We'll be back with more Muletrain news.
Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. Get ready for spring at Fry & Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. as they have in their first shipment of plants, which includes lunchbox orange peppers, sweet bell peppers, hot and mild jalapeno plants, yellow bells, parsley, lots of onion, and tomato varieties as well. Grow from seed with a wide variety of seed packets, also Jiffy pots, potting mix, and small greenhouses to get your garden underway right now here in Muleshoe. Get your yard ready for the warmer weather and spread some pre-emergent plus fertilizer, weed and feed, sandbur, and crabgrass preventer, mulch, lava rocks, pea gravel, and more now in at Fry & Cox in Muleshoe. A great selection of mini blinds, cordless light filtering vinyl in sizes 23 by 42 all the way up to 72 by 64 mini blinds now in stock at Fry & Cox. And don't forget to pick up their new 2019 spring merchandise catalog and register for your chance at one of two $500 shopping giveaways. They're now hiring a sales associate at Fry & Cox, must be able to lift 80 pounds and have a computer and hardware knowledge. Apply in person only at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. Fry & Cox.
On our prayer list, please continue to remember Susan Kirby, who is in the Covenant Specialty Hospital in Lubbock. Also, Lanny Trussell, who is here in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Also, Cassie Precure Schaefer, Jerry Chapman, Ruby Green. Remember in your prayers, please, Carrie John Schuster, Ted and Ruth Tucker, Earl Barons. We're glad to report that Keith Kegley, the husband of Deanne Box Kegley, is back at work. Roman Gillian, Mia Reyna. Also remember in your prayers Laura Killingsworth, Billy Downing, Scott Oliver, Rita Hawkins, Donald Jones, Joe and Donald Phelps, Sheila Stevenson, who is back at home after her hip replacement surgery, Margaret Berman, who is doing much better, and she is in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center swing bed. Tanya Crawford, Marshall Head, who is at home, Evelyn and Claude Riley, Cheryl Morris, Tom Jinks, Gloria Harrington, and Gloria Harrington has been diagnosed with a tumor, and also her husband, J.W. Harrington. Sally Ellis, Larry and Berta Combs, Marilyn Nichols, Buck and Lynn Campbell, Matthew Alicon, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Mary Nell Bleeker. Also remember in your prayers Dusty Kidd, Craig Black, we're so glad to report, is home after his surgery. Flood victims in the Midwest, Ruby Ward, Dorothy Lee over in the Running Water Draw Care Center in Olton. Remember Tyrell and Courtney Gear, new son Brooke David, who is in NICU in the Metroplex. Also remember in your prayers these families who have lost loved ones recently: Leonardo Gallegos, Pat Prater, Ray David Lopez, 10 years of age, Victoria Lopez, 9 years of age, the family of Daryl Oliver, Ronald Lewis, Tuffy McDaniel, the family of Dick Pena, the family of Jonelle Bandy of Sudan, the family of Jose Maria Martinez, the family of both Keith Griffin and Eric Allison.
Well, it's time for us to go on this Tuesday, April the 2nd, 2019 edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can always get our Muletrain News programs free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, the bright lights of Muleshoe. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband, Channel 6, and at muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
There's a lot to be said for living in a small town.
Alice Lyles retired from teaching 15 years ago and since then has done some interesting things, like climb Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, run 2 full marathons, and tend to her rock and cactus garden. 10 years ago, she started a blog, and that has turned into a book.
I just focus on people and events and things that are going on in Muleshoe, and because I don't have to answer to an editor, I can also write about my trip to Kilimanjaro and all my cats and dogs and the horse that lived with me till she was 33 and she's buried out in the pasture behind our house. I can write about anything I want to, but this book focuses on the people and events and history and places in Muleshoe.
The book is titled The Bright Lights of Muleshoe.
Willie Nelson has something called The Red-Headed Stranger, and in one of those songs he says, "The bright lights of Denver were shining like diamonds, like 10,000 jewels in the sky." And I rather like that. And you're down in Blackwater Valley, so you can see on the horizon all these lights, and it just hit me. The bright lights of Muleshoe are shining like diamonds, like 10,000 jewels in the sky. And they really weren't in the sky because they were on the horizon, but it fit.
Alice taught English in high school.
I enjoyed writing, and I always wished I could write the great American novel. Well, fiction does not seem to be in me, but I do pretty well with this. And I have stories about the Mule Memorial and how that Mule Memorial came to be in Muleshoe.
The Mule Memorial is a life-size fiberglass mule named Pete.
There's also the story in the book about when they gathered up old Pete and took him to the inauguration parade for President George W. Bush. And one of the best pictures in the book is old Pete looking down the street, and there's the Capitol at the end of the street. That's a wonderful picture.
The 200-page book has lots of photographs. It is easily available
on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. I do hope people will be willing to read the book and not be put off by the fact that it says Muleshoe, because I really do think that the stories are just the human interest kind of thing, the human experience. You may be from Houston, Texas, but you can relate to things in this book.
Alice Lyles of Muleshoe. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.